markets, ag news, and information, or call them today at 785-462-3351. That's 462-3351. Stand with you is the High Plains Co-op. Irrigators, after 50 years, when you look in the mirror, you might see that your hair is thinning. And the same can be said for your well casing after 50 years of pumping. A thinning well casing can lead to the well collapsing and needing to be re-drilled. So to keep from pulling your hair out, now is the time to visit with the boys at Western Sprinklers about relining your well before it's too late. Also, visit with them about their...
All right, good evening with you. Chad Jones in the NWKS Radio Weather Center tonight, keeping you up to date with the latest from the National Weather Service office in Goodland. A very active night of weather here continuing this evening. We have a couple of dust storm warnings in effect, a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings in effect, and just some genuinely dangerous conditions throughout our listening area this evening. We have on the phone with us meteorologist Chris Schromick. And, Chris, let's get an up-to-date here on this. Again, the dust storms hitting a good chunk of our area, and then some of them still getting the rain as well.
Yeah, Chad, we've been talking with Joel here about these thunderstorm complexes. It's mainly the thunderstorms, the south end of them is dissipated, so the warning for Sherman County and parts of Wallace County and Logan County will probably go away. Then we got rain complex of cells that are now in southern Cheyenne County. They'll be moving through Bird City. We got the
The National Weather Service in Goodland has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Rawlins County in northwestern Kansas, western Decatur County in northwestern Kansas, western Red Willow County in southwestern Nebraska, Hitchcock County in southwestern Nebraska, until 9:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:36 p.m. Central Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 8 miles south of Juanita to 9 miles northeast of McDonald to 14 miles northwest of Levant, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Widespread wind gusts to 60 miles per hour have been observed as this line of storms moves through. Near zero visibility due to blowing dust may also accompany the winds. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Severe thunderstorms will be near Atwood around 8:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Trenton and Ludell around 8:50 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include Culbertson, Herndon, McCook, Oberlin, Indianola, and Dresden. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 9:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following in Kansas, Decatur and Rawlins, and the following counties in Nebraska, Hitchcock and Red Willow.
Well, you just heard it. Test. Again, you just heard it from the National Weather Service office in Goodland. There we go. With another new warning that has just made it into our listening area. Chris, we were talking about the current warnings and what we're seeing on the overall weather pattern, and again, kind of a little bit what we're expecting with those storms on the northern end of this line.
Yeah, we were talking here this evening. Basically, this line of storms is now mostly north and west of the line. Looks like it's going to track from Goodland to McCook and north and west of that. Right now, that low pressure is pulling to the north and east across the area. We got the severe thunderstorm watch in place. It includes all the way to the east to Hoxie, Oberlin area until 11 p.m. And we do have warnings in place from now 9 o'clock that do include eastern Cheyenne County, eastern Dundee County, the Goodland, Sherman County. Actually, there's no thunderstorm in the watch box in that area. That's all lifted into Cheyenne County, so that one will probably expire at 9. And then we've got the one that's now been added to include western Red Willow and western Decatur County, along with eastern Rawlins and eastern Hitchcock. That's basically due to that line of storms that's now moving to the northeast. There's one between south and western city and one just to the south of Benkelman. potentially 1-inch size hail in there. The one south of Benkelman could have golf ball size hail. It's echoing, or the vertically integrated velocities are a little higher in that one, and they are moving off to the north and east. They're kind of south end of them is weakening, so I do think most of this is going to be north and west of that line from Atwood to McCook here until 9:30. Those new warnings include McCook and Oberlin until 9:30. Probably check into the north and west of that. And then the other issue we have with those, within the thunderstorm, we have the 60, 70 mile an hour wind and the hail, but we also have the gust front that's been doing the dust warning. That is now entering just to the west of Atwood. We got it to the west of Colby, or shortly moving through Colby. It has been weakening since it had 75 mile an hour winds on it around the Edson area. It looks like they're probably more in the 55, 60 mile an hour type range and would have some dust with it, but also a concern since it is on I-70 and 36 and the highways in between. So Atwood, dust front, whatever you want to call it now, we're going to be called, because of the accident on I-70, we're going to be calling these things dust storm warnings and dust fronts and dust fronts. So we got that one to deal with. Right now, like I said, it's weakening. It was 75 mile an hour. Looks like it's 55, 60, kind of like the thunderstorm activity. And that stuff is all moving to the north and east, probably staying north and west of the line from Atwood to McCook, and until 9:30 here this evening. The rest of us on the backside of that, it's 50 to 60, 65 mile an hour winds here at 10 or 11 o'clock. That could take down some tree limbs, blow trash cans around, cause, some more damage due to a dry wind. So that wind and dust and potential damage will be with us probably until midnight here this evening.
All right, Chris. Well, I appreciate you being with us and keeping us up to date. And, of course, you guys have a great service there with weather that's right at the fingertips or at someone's beck and call if wanting weather information that you guys, again, can provide almost immediately.
Yeah, our service is for one-on-one communication, so it's not going to be for an area. It's going to be exactly for your location. If you need to know what time the storm's going to get there, what's coming, you have to remind us either by text message or phone. And we do charge for that service. It's something that is extended because it is getting much and more critical to know the exact timing for the exact location, and that's information we provide for our customers. It's $1 a day. You can sign up and get subscribed to the weather app on weathervalet.com. And again, that'll give you one-on-one communication, your own meteorologist. We have a team that covers 24/7. And if you've got event planning, outdoor activity, farming, whatever it is, we'll do a personal forecast for you and keep you updated to the exact time of arrival and then when it leaves and what damage it did cause or could cause.
All right. Well, Chris, we appreciate you, and we'll be in touch, I'm sure, for a while here this evening as we watch this line of both thunderstorms and dust warnings move through our listening area. We appreciate you, Chris.
All right.
That is meteorologist Chris Schromick joining us here at nwksradio.com. Again, active warnings in our listening area, including a severe thunderstorm warning that remains in effect for eastern Rollins, western Decatur, western Red Willow, and Hitchcock counties until 9:30 Central Time. 9 minutes ago, this storm was located along a line extending from 8 miles south of Juanita to 9 miles northeast of McDonald to 14 miles northwest of Levant, and it's moving east at 55 miles per hour. That storm has 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This will be impacting around Atwood here. It should be in the Atwood area now. Also, will be impacting the Trenton and Ludell area here in the next few minutes. Again, if you're in the path of this storm, get to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Other locations impacted by this storm will be Culbertson, Herndon, McCook, Oberlin, Indianola, and Dresden. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning that remains in effect. And this one, a severe thunderstorm warning that also remains in effect until 8:35 Mountain. And this one is located along a line extending from 7 miles northeast of Brewster to 7 miles north of Wallace, moving east at 60 mile per hour with 60 mile per hour wind gusts. And again, a 58 mile per hour wind gust was reported in Goodland, along with near zero visibility with blowing dust. This impacting Levant, Now, also moving through the Winona area, and it'll be in the Russell Springs area here in the next. On Interstate 70, this will be affecting you in Kansas from mile markers 14 to 49. Mile markers 14 to 49. We also have that dust storm warning. This continues for Thomas County, southeastern Cheyenne, all of Rollins, and eastern Sherman counties in Kansas until 9:30 Central Time. Last update on this was been 20 minutes ago. At that point, a wall of dust was along a line extending from 3 miles northeast of Bird City to 8 miles east or 8 miles southwest of Brewster, and it's moving east at 65-mile-per-hour wind. Again, less than a quarter-mile visibility with damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. Could get some brownout, again, type conditions with these storms. Multiple reports of near-zero visibility in the wall of dust that's coming with this, and this is life-threatening to travel. We've seen this recently, a very terrible situation we had just a month or so ago. This is dangerous. If you're on Interstate 70, it'll be affecting you between mile markers 28 and 74. This will be impacting Colby, Atwood, Brewster, Levant, Bird City, Rexford, and McDonald. Dust storms, again, lead to dangerous driving conditions with visibility reduced to near zero. If driving, avoid dust storms if possible. If caught in one, pull off of the road, turn off your lights, and keep your foot off brake. Motorists should not drive into a dust storm. Pull aside. Stay alive. That is the latest that we have in on the warnings that are in effect for our listening area at this time. We're going to regroup, see if we can get some updates here from the National Weather Service in Goodland, and we'll come back with those here in just a few minutes. And also, of course, we'll continue to communicate with meteorologist Chris Schromick throughout the night on the latest with the weather. In listening area, weather coverage is a service of Roof Masters of Colby, Pathway Ag, and Andrew Flanagan and Dave Brown with Farm Bureau Financial Services.